All right, before we get started, I wanted to bring up a little something.
Your penis?
One of our... No, please not. Not that.
No.
One of our listeners, Ultrawave, I saw a tweet the other day that he had some emergency back surgery, and I wanted to give him some well wishes.
Yikes.
And yeah,
Here, Ultra
that
Wave.
sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to talk to him, so
Hopefully you're
Hope you
doing
have
okay.
a speedy recovery, my
I
man.
hope we can help you get through this recovery.
With our magical, mystical, technology-filled
here.
world.
We're gonna roll a d20. This is how well you're.
Oh my god.
Oh,
no.
God.
Last
He's
time
gonna
you
roll
did
one.
You did this one.
What was it?
It's a 13. It's a 13.
That's a solid average.
Plus my medicine skill, so it's minus 13 to my medicine.
I was going to say, you need to ask Ultra Wave what his
Wait, you
medicine
have a
skill
minus
is.
13
bonus
in your
is.
medicine? What's
Yeah.
his fortitude?
Oh yeah, and a fortitude save. We need a fortitude save from you, Ultrawave.
But
Chris has the DC. He'll tell you later.
in all seriousness, we do hope you're doing okay. I almost said, oh well. That's not the right
I
thing.
just shook my head like someone
Back
can
stuff
see me.
sucks.
I can see you.
Well, yeah, I know you can see.
I hope you're doing oh well.
That's not what I meant.
Bow, 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 bow.
I heard you start to say oh well. I was like, please say oh well.
Alex.
I want to hear the C fact.
Yeah.
You guys want a C fact?
Yeah.
I look forward to these.
Oh.
I'm glad this stupid thing I started has kept on this long.
That was 3 years ago.
That was
And
that
it
long,
all
was
was
2018.
lies.
Oh fuck!
And it was all
No,
lies.
shut
Just
up.
like
They're
Ryan.
not lies. Yeah, it's true.
Today's C word is cactus. Did you guys know that the size of a cactus depends on the species? The
Yes.
largest species of cactus can reach 66 feet in height and weigh up to 4,800 pounds
Holy
when it's fully loaded with water.
That's what she said.
Call water weight. Don't worry about it.
The smallest species have only a few inches in height, much like Kevin's penis.
Bringing it back around.
Yeah, call back. Cactus
What?
have an arborescent or tree-like, cylindrical, rounded, irregular, or starfish shape.
Yeah.
The surface can be flat
know that.
or it could be covered with ridges.
For your pleasure.
Same.
I knew
A
it.
lot of these facts are like, hey, a cactus could be one of these 8 things. Did you know a cactus can be green, blue, or brownish green in color?
Could be blue. I want a blue
Like blue,
cactus.
yeah.
Yeah, have you never seen a blue cactus before?
I don't think I have.
If I have, I forgot about it.
That's a pretty safe bet with you.
Wow.
There's a blue cactus grill.
Where at?
That's what they're talking about.
Yeah,
You go out in
that's
the
why
desert,
they said blue.
there's just grills everywhere. Stroll right on up, you can fry that burger anytime.
I don't exactly remember the experience, but I believe I ate cactus when I was little. Like somebody
Oh,
had
really?
they had like some kind of gummy or something made from cactus stuff. Like the insides,
Weird.
not the spiny part.
Well, yeah.
They just shoved a gummy full of spines in your mouth.
Yeah.
Here, eat this.
Shove the cactus in your mouth and call it a gummy.
Please, Mom,
Cactus.
stop!
Gummy.
That's
I
pretty cool.
could go on. I have like 100 cactus facts here, but that's enough.
Here's an extra cactus fact. It's not about specifically. Well, I guess it is. There's a cactus candy company.
Oh.
You can get a pound of prickly pear cactus candy.
You
on
know
Amazon.
what? That's a
what I had.
3C word fact. Cactus Candy Company.
Nice.
Oh my god, the
Stealing
brand
thunder.
is Cowboy Cactus Candy.
Oh my gosh, there's so many C's today.
Oh, and the tallest cactus is in Nope, it's in Mexico. Sorry.
You know
Oh,
what?
you fucked it up. We were so close.
What I enjoy
It's
about
in Baja California, Mexico.
Oh, weird. Okay. What I enjoy about this round of facts is everyone Googles their own stuff to add to Alex's facts. People couldn't wait for me to shut up, and then we just took Snapple at its word. And then I guess Starfinder facts too.
You should always take Snapple at their word. Why would they lie to us?
Yeah.
Because they're a bunch of liars.
They're not.
Yeah.
It's
They're
like
not liars.
Not
They just
liars.
never fact check.
their caps are like fortune cookies. Like people just write them just to make money. Like, they don't care.
Well,
I mean, to be
choose
fair,
to believe that they're real.
I have not fact checked any of my facts, so I'm staying on brand.
Sounds about right.
I mean, I think it's fun, you know, like the old game, 2 truths and a lie. So I think we just
Yeah.
apply that to our facts.
All right.
Two of our facts out of 3 will be a lie.
For sure.
You have to figure out which one's the true one.
And we'll never confirm or deny which one.
Yeah. We will never say which one was right or true.
All right. So, someone tell us what happened last week.
I'll get to it in a minute. I'm busy looking at more cacti facts.
Okay.
All right,
I got
I'll
shut
set it up
down
for the
so
show.
quick.
This is a cactus podcast now.
Oh man, the transition.
It's seamless.
It's really weird. Around episode
136, 137.
well, no, it's even more than that because of the other seasons, but 160 something. It's like they just started talking about cactus for like months.
All right, you made your point. Let's get on to the recap.
The recact.
The recap.
If you will.
It's sponsored by Cactus. So, yeah, let's talk about let's talk
Sponsored
about what
by
happened
nature.
last time. So last time you guys were zipping through the tunnels, and you finally got into this train station, which was different than the rest in the fact that there's no departure point going straight through here. This is the end of the line.
End of the line.
End of the line. Toot, toot. And right when you get there, you see 3 giant meatballs. These, you've encountered them before, everybody except for presumably Sev. Although I guess it's
Yeah.
possible you could have somewhere else, but you did not encounter with
we
the
did
party.
find him on Eox.
I was on Eox, yes.
Yeah, so it's possible.
I was very confused when you were confused by their use of radiation when you came from Eox.
I just forgot about it.
He had the top
Look, a lot
3.
of stuff has happened since then. Some minor radiation thing that they can do is way out of my mind when we're trying to save the universe from this giant.
They just have
Weapon.
some minor radiation.
Yeah,
no
it's
big
fine.
deal.
Won't kill you at all. No, that's not in the top 10 facts of meatballs. It's fact number 11 that they have radiation. So it's easy that you would have missed that. But you pull into the train station here, and you encounter these creatures, and these things are enormous. I mean, they're standing nearly as tall as this ceiling, which is 60 feet up. You get out. I think you pretty well handily deal with them in like 3 or 4 rounds.
I did so many things.
We were
I
so
did
good.
so much damage.
I mean,
Yeah, we really got to see Razel's adaptive fighting skills.
Yeah.
Finally. I was going to use the adaptive fighting in the fight on the train, the graph train, but I didn't. I threw a grenade instead, horribly. But yeah, I used my adaptive fighting. I used my frenzied fighting. I used one of my spell amps that I bought,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
that
was
was
pretty
super
cool.
which
cool.
is pretty cool.
I had no idea what was
It
going
only
on.
helped me. It only helped me once, I think. Oh no, twice.
That was still
I don't
cool.
remember. It was still dope. He's still with me for. Where did it go?
Checks
I
notes.
have it written down. Like 6 more rounds.
Oh, well, you've got somebody to talk to for a while.
6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 rounds.
So, yeah.
Rats got up in the air with a jetpack and was just taking shots at this thing's eyes at one point. And you had Malakar hang back. Any particular reason?
Malakar is approximately 5 levels lower than us, and with giant meatballs swinging spaghetti limbs around, I just wanted to try and keep her alive for a bigger fight.
Okay.
Question for Alex.
Yes.
Why didn't you just have her take pot shots? Or were you conserving ammo?
Conserving ammo. We didn't
Gotcha.
leave her with a lot of stuff, so.
Yeah.
Understandable. That's what I thought, but I was just double checking.
I mean, we really did pretty well. My specific note that I wrote was we fought 3 Elikoths with grace and ease.
Ooh.
I mean, I still got hit a couple times. I'm down to half stamina.
Yeah, my stamina took a hit.
Yeah, Raquel was kind of in harm's way for a little bit there when she hopped out of the train.
I was.
I helped.
But he did. And
Pushed her out.
I gave him a token because of that. I don't know if that actually helped with anything, but... Or,
I don't remember.
It wasn't to you, actually. I think it was to mess up something Chris was doing.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't recall, but I know I felt nervous when you did it, so it did something.
I'd like to think it worked.
And Sev was taking pot shots. We kind of discussed this last episode about how, you've got that precision, sniper mentality, but it almost felt like Sev was just kind of like unloading, and it was a little out of his element. Is that the right way to put it, Ryan?
I'd say it's more just different. Out of his element, I wouldn't say. It's just because I guess so. Because it wasn't less. They're so big. It was less about just you didn't have to precisely aim. They would just you could shoot. You'd probably hit. They're just so large.
Yeah, I just wonder
It
if
was
he
just more
had
or
to
less-
fight an instinct to like line up every shot.
Yeah, like I said, that's like basically even like real life. It's kind of like it's like basically just forced in you. Like you have to aim at like normally like center mass is where they always aim at. Like that's what they always say. Like hey, like headshots are cool, but like center mass is where you're probably gonna get your most success. And so like having to not really have to fight off that urge to take your time and then just like I said, it was they were so huge that missing seemed almost inevitable, or missing seemed impossible.
Yeah, and you
But I
really
think I
had
did miss once or
the
twice.
chance to do a lot of full attacks in this one, and I think you dealt out most of the
I
damage
did
in
almost
combat.
200. I think I did almost 200 damage in that combat
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was nuts.
because I started out with a natural 20. I think.
Yeah. So
Your X-Gen gun reminds me of Xenophage from Destiny.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned it, it's 100% like that.
Except I think the clip size on the Xenophage is like 17.
It's like 15
Or
and
something
this
like
is
that.
100. But yeah, that's what I was. Every time I think about it, I think of Xenophage.
'Cause
Yeah.
you do explosive rounds, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the ones I have right now. But yeah,
Xenophage is fun.
yeah,
I gotta
so
buff my X gun because it's not working right.
yeah, you kind of set him up, and that crit that you got was pretty crucial because not only did it stagger that one, but then they
Yeah.
ended up becoming fatigued, and so they had to spend an entire round just standing up, couldn't do anything else. But you kind of set him up, and everybody else took him down, and now you've got these big, huge meatballs like lying in these giant heaps. I mean, they've got to be, on their sides, maybe 20 feet tall.
Wow. Okay.
That's curious. But back to you said that like that I set it up. That's kind of how I want combats to go. Where like if I can try to have that first shot to set up like my teammates to have a better like chance at doing other things. That's kind of how I want that to go.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the perfect. That's like kind of the perfect spot for like a character like or for his specific things. Yeah, he's good at like shooting whatever, but like if I can set up others for success with the way like with my like sharpshooting, it's basically like the perfect scenario.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly, man.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're standing here, and what does everybody do? You got to be a little bit. I don't want to say frazzled, but the energy's pumping. These things were monstrous. They were towering over you. So maybe not fear, but the blood is definitely pumping. What is it that everybody's thinking? What are you guys doing at this point?
This is definitely a huge win for Rats. I think he's shown that, whereas he was always a very confident person, as we started getting later into this adventure, he was constantly coming up against things that were bigger than him, both in size and in importance, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so it's definitely shook his confidence a lot. But I think maybe like a month ago, he was fighting one of these, and it was very hard, and now his team just took down 3 of them, and it was difficult, but
We got through it.
we defeated them with elegance and grace. Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
It was grace and ease. Yes.
Grace and ease.
I'll take
So,
elegance as well.
It's a huge confidence boost for Rats as he kind of like lowers himself down from his height atop his jetpack.
Razel's still like in his like frenzied fighting for like 2 more rounds. He's like, "Argh," he starts punching at this thing.
Your copy.
He's punching a hole into the chest of it.
Yeah, and as Razel's like punching into this thing, you know, I showed you the image of them before that these were Elikoths, but they kind of had chains and stuff on them, and they like had this. Let me go ahead and blow this picture up again.
You said like an armor, right?
Yeah, it looked like they were wearing something like around their necks.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I just got rid of it. Can you do that again?
Yeah.
Whoa, weird.
Oh, like,
Feels
that
shifty.
looks weird.
You're 100% being controlled.
That's sad.
Or at least tortured.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine it's like an electroshock collar.
Yeah. This ain't no Ramble Ram. What's the guy? What was the other one's name?
Barnum and Bailey?
What was the pet one? Rumble Ram?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Trample
Ram.
Ram?
Trample Ram. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Samantha's pet Elikoth was named
Yep.
Trample Ram.
Was named Rample Dam.
That one's also dead.
Rample Dan.
That's Trample Dam. So yeah, I mean, Razel, you're just sitting there punching this thing while you're still frenzied for a few more seconds. Remember, you're in this like dimly lit room, but you got those white strobe lights like flashing that you kind of saw as you were making your way through the train station or the train hallways. So it seems like the environment's changed in some ways. You don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys feel at ease or if you're feeling rushed or hurried, but you know, what is it that you want to do here?
I think after he regains his senses after being frenzied, he instantly looks for any places to enter this location.
You just punched a hole through it. You can walk right through it.
You mean the Elikoth, right?
Yeah, the
talking about the
Elikoth,
Elikoth,
yeah.
right?
I need to get inside that thing.
Well,
You think it
ask
smells
Jeeves.
bad on the outside?
You should
I
ask
knew
first.
somebody was going to say that.
So, what is the door situation?
So to the south, you've got 3 large doors, pretty uniform. These similar to the ones that you entered the first train station through.
Right. Yeah.
To the east, you have these like large, like they look like cargo doors, and then in the floor here, you have another like cargo. Like it's like a floor door, is basically what you have.
So Razel's military mind is instantly thinking back to that fight on the other train platform, and is thinking we should probably get a. We're staying in this. We're on this floor, right?
Yeah, this is where the command deck is.
So he's just he's gonna try and get some cover, just in case someone comes into this room, in the box that is in the middle of the room. And he, if I remember correctly, there was a computer in the last one.
Yes,
Right.
there's a set of 5 computers.
So he's just sitting in there, just looking at these, like looking for movement, waiting for someone to look at this computer because he does not do computer.
Okay.
He's just staring at the lights like, nice.
I actually am gonna pull out a gun.
So Razel is in the computer station with a gun.
Defensive positions,
Oh, yes, 100%. So it's going to be opposite side.
and he's gonna in the comms. He's gonna be like setting up defensive perimeter.
I should get on that tower. Do I do it? No, it's not.
What's Jeeves doing? Jeeves, what are you doing? Come over here, Jeeves. I'm moving him.
doesn't listen
Yes,
to you.
not captain.
And Chris, I would
That's
like
my
to
name.
examine this apparatus that's on the Elikoths.
Okay, give me I believe it's an engineering check.
I pass.
Sorry, I destroyed it.
You passed? Yeah, Razel destroyed it.
There's 3 of them. So
That's a
still-
26.
What kind of check was it?
Engineering.
I'll give you an aid. Nope.
I'll aid. Oh, I got a MacLeod. There you go.
28.
I got a 6.
28. Hold on, my mouse was not working.
You
I rolled a
damn
natural
lazy
2.
mouse.
Look, man, it's really tough getting work these days. Okay, so you determine that this is some sort of atmospheric collar. Could provide environmental protections.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's weird that they have it on them because you know that they don't need to breathe, but maybe there's some other things, like maybe they need to be kept at a certain temperature or something. But yeah, so they have this. It provides environmental protections like you would have on a suit of armor. It can last up to 15 days when fully charged. But you think that you might be able to modify the device so that it acts as some sort of force field upgrade.
Wow. That's cool. That would take a long time, though, right?
Yeah, I believe anything like that takes like an hour.
Okay. Well, I would like to do that because that would be cool, but I don't think we have that kind of time.
We got all the time in the world.
Now, Chris, you said it was dim light in here. Does anybody, like, suffer for that? Or is everybody got...
I think everyone.
Yeah, I think it's a
Right.
non-issue
low light.
at this party.
Okay.
I think the only thing darkness is what I would need.
Razel's afraid of the dark.
He's not afraid. He just can't see it.
I should be afraid if you can't see it.
Why not? Why? What?
Kevin, are you okay?
Kevin, are you okay? Take some
No.
deep breaths, bud. No, let it go. Let it go.
Where is senses at on this page? What the fuck?
It's in your butt. All right.
No.
Malachar, come on. Also, Raquel, get out of the train.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I just got in here.
Yeah. Raquel spent the last episode
Chilling.
jumping out of the train and then jumping back into the train.
Yeah. I have now found my home.
Take a step through the
I live here now.
Chris, I would
Squatters'
like to
rights.
get into this computer and see if I can unlock the doors or see anything beyond these doors.
Doors.
Okay, yeah, roll a computers check.
I pass.
I believe it. It's like, why ask anymore?
How long do you think this is gonna take, Chris?
5, maybe 6.
The whole.
Minutes,
'Cause
hours,
I was
seconds?
thinking about
Maybe
taking
7.
a
Oh, okay.
10-minute rest. So if it takes more than 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
He can get right into it.
Okay. Okay. Then I won't bother.
So,
Damn right I can.
yeah, you passed. We'll just natural 20.
35.
I saw that new dice that you got. Okay, yeah, 35. So you're getting ready to hack into the system. You do see that you are able to unlock the doors that are at the southern portion of the room. However, as you're getting into the computer system, you see like a message pop up on all the displays. And it seems to be a list of instructions on how to connect to a communications channel.
You want to talk?
Essentially.
Just repeat your message that you sent on Castroville. Like, we're coming for you. But now it's within their quarters.
Well, that was the cultists. This
well.
is the Eoxians.
Well, it's the same.
So wait, they're saying here's how to call us? Is that basically
Yeah,
what
essentially, yeah, you see a message from somebody that's saying, connect to this channel so we can talk.
Oh.
I look.
Oh, it's not like a generic. It's directly to us.
Yes.
Oh, that's creepy.
Gotcha.
I look at my
Oh, well.
compatriots nervously.
This has got to be a trap, right?
Um,
There's no way they're just like, hey, let's talk, let's hash it out.
maybe we could get a read on what their plans are if we talk to them. Raquel says hesitantly.
It's your call, boss.
Boss man.
Okay, Chris, we'll follow the instructions.
Are you sure about that?
If we could get any information.
As long as they get the information they give us is how to beat bad guy.
How to beat bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be an ally in the ship that's also trying to hurt things. It could be
cool.
them trying to track us somehow. But I feel like I could just undo any kind of like malware that gets installed into the comm unit. So
Well, can't we just talk through the computer, and then if it's a good guy, we can input it, like, you know?
These
Makes sense.
instructions provide a way for you to connect your comm units in order to be able to speak verbally.
Gotcha. Well,
I say we don't all connect our comm units, because in case there is some kind of virus transmitted that screws us over, we could just ditch a comm unit.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. Chris,
I have an extra comm unit, I think, actually.
I will connect Razel's extra comm unit.
Okay.
I do, because every armor come with the comm unit?
I believe that's standard, yeah.
So yeah, then I have an extra one.
I also have an extra
So
one.
this ends up being them trying to track us, and they come in here and find just an empty suit of armor laying on the ground.
Why would I put the armor there? Just put the extra comm unit.
Because it'd be funny.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, we got you now, and then it just tumbles over, and this is a pile of all the armor.
So rats, you follow the instructions and put
I'm
this
holding
code.
a suit of armor up to my ear.
Is it even like Yosoki sized?
No, it's mask sized. He's holding like the butt and the back up to his head.
Oh, God.
That's where they put the comm units in the butts. Okay, so you get that all dialed in, and you're holding the suit of armor up, and you hear a voice that says,
"Greetings. This is Captain Gerdnashall. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?"
This is Rats.
You called?
I'm from Geek Squad.
I'm from the Geek Squad. We're here to install your surround sound system.
That's interesting that you had to kill my pet Elikos in order to install a surround sound system.
Oh, well, you know, they were getting in the way, and a lot of wires.
You are quite interesting opponents. But what do you hope to accomplish? What do you think that you could possibly do to disrupt our plans here?
You hear him and then a
You
sigh.
hear Razel whisper it.
Shut up, Razel. Shut up. Oh, sorry.
Is someone there with you? No. How are you?
Well, to put it bluntly, we're gonna destroy your ship and stop you from getting a super weapon and destroying all life in the galaxy.
Destroy our ship? How do you plan to do that? Even if you could destroy one cannon or a single power plant, it's nothing on this ship. The Empire of Bones is the greatest ship in the entire galaxy. You should feel helpless, powerless.
Debatable.
The fact that you've got here this far is merely a fluke.
Razel, this suit of armor is getting real heavy. I don't know how long I can hold this up to my head.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, here, prop it up.
Okay.
You just hold it. Okay.
He holds it for him
Okay.
up to his head. Accidentally knocks him in the face. Oh, sorry.
Well, Mr. Gerd, I don't plan on destroying a single cannon or a single power plant. I plan on destroying the entire ship.
I'm helping.
And
Razel, stop it.
Oh, sorry.
how exactly do you expect to do that on a ship that has thousands of troopers?
That's spoilers, dude.
What have you accomplished so far but kill a few menial zombies and slay my beloved pets? It means nothing in the scheme of things. We will stop you. We will acquire this weapon, and we will destroy everything. And we will start with you. So I suggest that you run and hide, so that you have time to contemplate what your meaningless little lives have been for. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get off of this ship, and we won't catch up with you right away. But no, there is no escape from the corpse fleet. So, you can parlay, and maybe you'll find some use in this galaxy as an undead, as part of the corpse fleet. Or we can just throw your bodies into the vacuum of space.
Now we have life bubble, so
Well, Gerd, the joke's on you. We haven't contemplated a single decision we've made since we got onto this boat.
Our greatest strength
you think this
is
has
not
all
thinking.
been planned? No, this has all been on the fly, you fool. You have revealed your plan, and therefore we can plan around your plan.
Drat.
Villainous
Damn it, thank
monologues always help the heroes.
He starts monologue.
Rats. As you're sitting there talking, need you to roll a computers check because you see like something pop up on the screen next to you.
Woo! Can I aid?
Yeah, anybody who's there has computers check and can see the screens? Absolutely.
Sure.
I automatically aid.
I do not aid. I'm so bad.
With one
It's
aid,
a 10,
I got
right?
8.
10, DC 10.
Okay.
With one aid, I got a 37.
Jesus.
Jeez. All right, so as Nishal is speaking to you, you see this code pop up in the corner of the screen. It's very small, almost, you almost can't see it at all. However, you notice that there's some sort of code attempting to hack into the computer system to kind of triangulate where you are on the ship. And you see that this is coming from in the command center, not on the deck, but like right in the heart of the ship. And somebody's trying to find where you are.
Okay. Can I reroute this code to make it seem like we're somewhere else on the ship?
Yeah, you can attempt a computers check and see if you can overcome whatever this person is trying to do.
Okay, so Rats is gonna keep talking to, like, make it seem like he's not trying to counter-hack them.
Okay.
He's like, the thing is, Gerd, when you have to take on a big task, you have to break that task into smaller tasks. And he's like typing away at the keys as he's spouting off his nonsense. Sev?
I think Sev automatically aids.
I do.
Okay, he's like pointing at stuff to Sev.
Yeah, and Seth is like, he's like trying to keep up with.
Razel's still holding the armor.
So
I
that's...
feel like it's like a a long like computer thing. So as you're walking around on this computer typing in stuff, he's like moving it along.
So good. Chris, with an aid, that's a 35.
So yeah, you're sitting here and you're carrying on this conversation with the captain, and you're furiously typing away, multitasking as you're so skilled at, and you are able to implant a false location. You feel like you're successful. However, there's no way to be 100% sure. So as you are executing the final command in this sequence, you see that there's another screen over where Sev is begins to light up. And Sev, if you're standing there, you see that there is a train that is getting ready to pull into the station. You don't know if it's related or if this is just a random circumstance, but you're going to have company within a minute or two.
Yeah, he's gonna Sev's gonna kind of goes, we're gonna have some company here. Another train coming in.
Raquel immediately get up in the tower. While you still
How much time do I have, and can I get up there? Hold on. If I take a run action,
Oh,
You can't run
God.
through walls, bro.
So,
hop over.
anyway, back to what he was saying to Gerd.
What a thing.
A series of smaller tasks to take down a big task. And as you said, we've already completed many small tasks. So we're on our way to take you out, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Razel drops the thing and it's like, high five, yeah!
And knocks rats to the ground.
I look forward to it. You certainly have been interesting opponents.
And the comm clicks off. Yeah, so I mean, you got to figure you're sitting here in the station. They can't see you because of the Wraith 2.0, but
Yeah.
you're seeing these dead meatballs. So somebody saw that happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a train coming in soon. What do you all do? How are you all feeling?
GTFO.
Yeah, I would like to get to the doors.
Okay.
To try and get in further to the command deck.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot of options.
Tell me some of your options, Kevin.
There's the left door, the right door, and the bottom doors.
You mean the floor
The
doors?
cargo doors. There's
What?
only one floor door, though.
The floor doors?
Yeah, Chris said there were
You've
floor
confused
doors.
him.
What are you talking about? Oh,
That's
yeah, let's go through this.
Just fall
No,
right
I
through
already
it.
got
Yeah.
through these. Come on. There we go. Click.
That one? Okay.
Actually, I want to go through these.
what kind of laugh was that?
That's
All
that's
right,
the Chris
Razel
knows
puts on
something
his
we
back
don't
his
have.
armor. That didn't actually happen, right?
No, leave it. Leave it. It'll be funny.
It won't be funny when I die.
What? You said it was an extra set of armor, didn't you?
No, isn't it's just a comm unit.
Oh, so wait, was his ass in there the whole time when it was up to Rat's face?
Yes.
It wasn't an extra armor, it was an extra comm unit.
Vesk,
You dingus.
Vesk armor is weird. Comm units all in the butt.
Wait, where's
I don't
oh,
know.
I'm
Hold
blind.
on.
She's right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to work this computer. Hey,
I
I'm
forgot
with
to
you
look
guys.
out.
Hell, we
your
already
computer
did
when
the
I was
stuff
over
with the computer. Get over here.
Oh, okay. She's just
She's
way
still
behind.
typing away. She's just on Microsoft Paint.
Where's
They
word
get
art?
up there and there's a smiley face drawn on the computer.
It's all mind games.
Who was so
Okay.
cheery on her computer?
Chris, am I able to get through these doors?
Or are they broken?
They're broken. Every door on this floor is broken. No, you were able to unlock this from the computer terminal.
Okay. Is it locked and I need to unlock it, or is it unlocked and I need to open it?
It's unlocked and you need to open it.
I push
Both.
the unlock button.
You have unlocked the door.
Now I push the open button.
You have opened the door.
It says as you do
Have
this.
a cookie.
It's weird.
I don't trust it.
Why couldn't the rest of the doors be like this?
So you
My life is pain.
It sucks when all you do is open and close and people go in and out of you.
I feel that door. I'm sorry.
You know, really, the cookies are the best part of my day. Please take one.
It gives me purpose in life. It changes up the monotony.
It's okay,
No,
Dor. Your
nobody
life
eat
will
those
be over
cookies.
soon.
Can
Listen,
you
I worked
imagine
hard
what
on those
undead cookies would be like?
Oh god. They're
You know how they have like no bake
Pig's
cookies?
blood.
Just think of that. Just probably like gross stuff.
These cookies are full of iron.
Oh,
Oh,
blood.
just a block of metal.
I learned this recipe from my grandfather.
He was a bigger door.
He's over there to the left.
He's the floor
He's the
door.
floor door.
Rats runs his hand down the door and he's like,
Don't worry, door. We'll end your suffering.
Wait, hold on. Thank you. I have been asking for that for years. No one's ever given it to me.
You don't know what it's like to be stuck here. Thank you.
Never moving, but always on
Could
the
you
move.
please take me with you?
I cannot.
I have a dream
Now
of
open.
opening up a cookie stand.
I
on a
pushed the
planet.
button already, open!
I cannot.
A minute and a half passes, and then the train shows up.
Yeah, you feel the rumble of the tracks. So you get through the doorway. You get to a series of corridors. So at this point, what's the plan here? Do you guys are you ready to go to the face off against the captain? Or are you in need of rest? Like, what are you guys doing?
I know that Raquel is low on spells, and that Razel need... No, did you actually get your 10-minute rest?
I didn't take
Yeah,
it.
there
Oh, okay.
didn't feel like.
I'm at 50% stamina. I have 58 stamina left, so I should be fine.
Do you have any more of
39
those
stamina.
displacement
That's
spells?
my only one.
Oh,
But I
okay.
have some other spell amps.
Okay.
The displacement one was like my big purchase.
Oh, okay. That was a good one. That would
It
have been a
was
good one to
cool.
use on a boss fight.
Yeah, well, this had a lot of hit points, so I was like, yeah, this is a big fight
Yeah.
that I'm probably gonna get hit a lot,
And then you didn't.
and I got hit once.
Well, I still have spells. I am full on HP and SP. Sev didn't get hit at all, right?
No, but I'm down 24 stamina and 19 hit points, but that's fine.
Personally, I would prefer if we play it safe and we're somehow able to find a place to rest. Because I would love to get some spells back. But
We have to take out 2 people, and we only have 2 opportunities to rest the entire time that we're here.
yeah.
I would
Do you
prefer to press on and just fight Gerd.
I'm fine with pressing on. I just know that it would be better for me, I think, if we took a rest. But I'm fine with pressing on. For
I'm
the
good
good of the
with
team.
whatever the group chooses.
Yep. I was cool with whatever. I said my hit points are fine.
So everybody's good to go. You make your way straight towards your objective.
I'm trying to see if there is anything I can give to Raquel to try and help keep her somewhat effective without spells.
She has a pretty cool longsword.
Yeah, I mean, you can always just hit people with a sword, and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you get flanking with like rats or Razel.
Yeah, I don't have anything that I can really do to help. I bought a bunch of random serums and spell amps, but
Yeah.
no.
They have weapons galore, but I don't know what she could use.
She's a mystic. Well, you can use whatever the Tacklash is. What kind of weapon is that? Advanced melee?
I don't have anything with that.
Yeah, I can
You're
do
a
advanced
mystic.
melee and basic and then small arms. But
You
it's
should
fine.
Get big arms.
Yeah.
Anchor arms.
But yeah, it's fine.
What are you doing?
So I think we all just press on.
Open that. Oh, you already opened the door. You
I do
talked
get
essentially to
my I do decide to get my sword out.
I take my fists out.
Of what?
His
Like
pockets.
Mr.
My pockets.
All right, so everybody gears up. You're walking through a set of corridors, and you're kind of using that profile of the ship, of the cutaway of the ship, to navigate your way to the proper rooms. And there seems to be on the command deck a lot more computer terminals, screens like showing status updates for the ship. Whereas before, when you first entered, you were on the hangar deck and you didn't feel like, there was nothing telling you where to go. No information that you could glean from just being in the hallways. There seems to be a little more status updates going on here. And as you're passing by, any of you can see that whereas you felt like there was going to be a lot more of a struggle for the ship, the Empire of Bones, to really take down these defenses, you see that they're being ahead of schedule. It seems like a lot of the defenses are beginning to fall, and so other ships are being redirected to take on other defense systems within the system. So there's just really got to be this, you felt like you had days, and now you're starting to question whether that's true. And it's just really the pressure of time. How much time do we actually have is probably weighing on some or all of you. And fortunately, with them still being outside fighting off against this the system's defenses, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people monitoring the hallways. Everybody directed to high security points, key checkpoints. And after about 30 minutes, you get to a set of double doors that you believe lead to the command area on the command deck. And they seem to be locked.
Okay, well, I would like to...
New map.
Oh, we got a new map?
New map.
New map.
Ah,
just black.
this one's
Yeah.
very dark.
Oh,
Let me know
there
if you have control of your puns.
Oh.
Did you call me?
Puns.
I got control
Yeah.
of mine.
I got control of.
Rats is going to take out a serum from his backpack and drink it.
It's Mountain Dew.
It's a serum of Mountain Dew.
Gamer fuel.
You guys ready?
To do the do.
This is a X-ray serum.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Dope.
Rats
Nice.
drinks this serum and he's like, radical dudes, and then his eyes turn white. And for
Oh, no,
1
he's
minute,
blind.
you can activate or suppress your X-ray vision as a move action.
Ooh. I don't know why I said ooh like that.
Ooh.
Snap into a serum of Mountain Dew X-ray vision.
This may not do anything, actually. While X-ray vision is active, you have sense through vision that can be blocked by 2 feet of wood or plastic, 1 foot of stone, 2 inches of common metal, or 1 inch of lead or any star metal. Your X-ray vision is black or white, and while you use it, you lose the benefit of any vision other than dark vision.
What was the limitation as far as the material, specifically the metal?
2 inches of common
2
metal.
inches. I think these might be thicker than 2 inches, rats.
I mean, they could
They
be, but
say thick.
I bought this for for this mission. I'm gonna use it.
Thick. These are thick steel doors. I'm not sure what.
So like 1.5 inches.
1.99
Inch and
inches.
3/4.
They're probably a little thicker than that, but I really want to know for sure. But I don't know where to find that.
It's
in the...
cool. I just bought a very specific serum, and you're gonna say I can't use it. So
All
that's
right, use it, because I don't have the answer, and it's cool. So what does it give you? Just the
It
ability to
gives
see in there?
me sense through, and then in parentheses vision, so I can sense through an object to see
Such
into
a-
the next room.
Such a pushover. This is why my daughter gets all the snacks and candy that she wants.
Hey Chris, could you give me some snacks and candy too?
Yeah, I'll be right over. About an hour. Pretend I didn't see the answer that I was just looking for. Okay, so you look inside. You see a large room How large? Maybe like 50 feet wide. You're guessing maybe like 30, 40 feet to the opposite door that you see across the way. You see that there are what look to be like some raised platforms on the left or right side of the room. There seems to be stairs or something leading up to them. Also across from the room, you see 2 large display panels on the left or right side of the door. And then you see these 4 cases. They're like 10 foot wide, 10 foot long, and maybe like 5 feet tall. Halfway up these cases, these look like display cases. So like the bottom is like solid metal, the top is glass, and there seem to be various items inside. Kind of from where you are, you see that there's like in one of them, there's like a severed hand, like desiccated. And the other one that's closest to you, you see that there's like a humanoid skull and spine sticking out of said skull. And then you also notice that there seem to be 3 creatures moving about in the room. These things, they look very twisted. They're humanoid, but they seem to be walking in a strange fashion, like not left foot, right foot, but they're like stick a foot out and then like whip the other one around, but they're always like walking on the balls of their feet, and they seem to be patrolling the area.
So you guys see rats drink this serum and then stare into a door.
Just like
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm scouting.
He's looking at Castrovel.
This reminds me of a little planet.
Okay, so there's 3 enemies, and they're walking weird.
Yes.
That's weird.
It looks.
They're just walking weird?
I want to say, like, think of like Cirque du Soleil, like the way how flexible people are, and how they move.
They're acrobats.
Oh no. Me too.
Are you?
I mean, I've got a plus 15 to acrobatics.
says Razel.
Says Kevin.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's just that's what the doctor said.
That's what the doctor said.
Chris, could I make a knowledge check on these weird Cirque du Soleil creatures?
Yeah.
They're trapeze artists.
They're from Vegas.
I knew it.
Would this be a mysticism
What kind of
check?
check would it be?
Mysticism, yeah.
Oh.
Kirby.
Natural 20.
Is it 18 on the die plus 19? 37, please.
37. All right. You identify these creatures. They're not very common. You don't. I don't know where you would have encountered them.
Video games.
Everything's
They might
video
even
games.
be they might even be obscure there, but some dedicated gamer found out about these things and put them in. These things are known as korubozu.
Yeah.
You said you got a 38?
37.
37. All right, so I can give you 2 juicy tidbits. But before I do that, let me kind of give you a little flavor on them. So they're known also as probably what you would have heard them referred to in video games as black monks.
Black monks.
They have these like empty black eye sockets, and their skin seems to be like leathery. They look like they aren't very strong, but they seem like they're very speedy. So probably more like a punching, kicking, martial arts type stuff. And so basically they arise when they violate tenets of their order in ways that create great suffering. Others come about as the result of living creatures following a rigid path designed specifically to lead to this undead state. And their entire lives are spent preparing themselves for a ceremony in which they will be choked to death to become these creatures.
That's weird.
So yeah, what 2 pieces of information would you like?
I'd like to know their special abilities, Chris.
All right, that is fortunate, as I have two to tell you about. One is known as black apoxia. They can do an attack that creates a 30-foot cone of breathlessness. And it doesn't matter, this is like a supernatural ability, so it doesn't matter if you have a suit of armor protecting you, magic protecting you. If you fail, you end up becoming fatigued for several minutes. Only creatures that don't breathe can be immune to it. The second special ability they have, known as Sage's Bane. This one takes a lot of concentration as such. They can't do this on a whim. But they are, as a reaction, if they successfully damage you with a melee attack, they can cloud your mind. If you fail to resist this, you gain the flat-footed and off-target conditions, as well as be rendered unable to use any wisdom-based skills or communicate through any means for minutes.
Wait, can we turn back around and fight the people on the train?
Oh, beans. Okay. Well,
These things have not been alerted to us, right?
Correct.
Rats relays this information to his team.
So once we get in here, we're basically not going to be able to breathe or talk to each other.
I assume it's some kind of fortitude save.
Yes.
Chris?
And Rats just looks down at his ring of resistance, fortitude.
Yeah, same. I think mine
Don't
is...
fail me now.
No, I don't think mine's fortitude. It's probably will.
Mine's not great. But it's fine. We'll be okay. We must have faith.
No, it's reflex. Ooh.
Okay, so does anybody have any questions before we get in here? This is going to be bad.
This is going to be bad, yes.
I'm looking at stuff to prepare for this thing.
Will I be able to help? Is my question.
Let me Google that for you.
Okay.
Says no.
Oh, well, damn. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and peace out now. You all enjoy the end of the show.
See, I want to, like, these aren't the bosses, so I don't want to use everything, you know?
Yeah. These are...
Or maybe the boss is in here somewhere. Who knows?
That'd be terrible if we had the boss and
Well,
these things.
considering how big this map is, I'm assuming the boss is not in here,
boss.
but further.
Well, Chris made
That's
it
kind
seem
of-
like there's another command deck in here somewhere in the ship.
Well, I think what I want to do is, whenever we do open this door, I'm going to, as someone presses the button, I'm going to activate my force field. If that's okay with you, Chris.
You're
I'll
readying an
probably
action.
do the same. Just because I assume that he's going to know better than Raquel. So she sees him do that and she's like, oh, yeah,
I should do that.
that's a good job.
Like it's like an orange. It's like, well, no, it'd be white for me. Like a white little like force field pops up, and then when it like completes, it like goes invisible. I feel like that's kind of what it looks like. Like it starts on the head and goes down, and then that's why it's a standard action, because it takes like
Oh, yeah, I like that.
4 or 5 seconds to
Yeah.
activate.
I'm going to cast 2 spells before we open the door, and then I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
I'm going to cast instant upgrade on both myself and Raquel.
Oh.
I have a serum of, or a spell amp of instant upgrade.
So what's that do?
I can give you a technomantic augmentation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give us both dermal plating Mark III. That gives you DR3, basically, against physical damage.
So that means every time I take 3 less against
Yeah.
physical?
After it goes through your shield.
Okay. So DR3. Okay.
So anytime you take any physical damage, you just subtract 3 from it.
Okay. Well, thanks, Rats.
I think it's only slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing, right?
Yeah.
Not any magical.
Okay.
But I think these guys will be punchy boys. So
Okay, well, I'm nervous for this next encounter. After hearing that they're going to take my breath away and scramble my brain.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Fine.
Rats cast this spell, and, like, before he has, like, these hexagonal metal plates just form over his skin. And then he turns to Raquel and does the same thing.
This should hopefully help keep us alive, Raquel.
Yeah. Thanks, Rats.
Sev, you just stay back and try and keep them at bay, and
It's what I'm best at.
Razel, don't die. And if you're almost going to die, I might have something that I could keep you alive with.
Sounds good.
But most importantly of all,
Have
don't
fun,
die.
guys.
Keep me alive
For real.
and have fun. I like that, Sev.
Yeah, you gotta have fun with it, right?
Okay.
I open the door.
I need you to
push the open button.
I need you to give me an engineering check.
I push the unlock button, Chris.
I can aid if you want it.
Yeah, sure.
Plus
Also-
2.
I'm gonna pull out a flash grenade.
You said an engineering
grenade?
check, right?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Does my bonus from that one thing stack with this? I had a +2 bonus to any
Oh.
checks around the ship.
I think that was just computers, but I can double
okay.
check.
I forgot about that until now.
Yeah, I believe. Trying to remember where you got that. I mean, I remember where you got it, but now I'm trying to figure out which page it was on. Was that in the? That was in the room with Malachar, correct?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, what?
It might. I think it was the zombie computer room.
Yeah, that may be. Give me the two numbers with and without it, and if it makes a difference, if it's that close, I'll look.
With an aid from Sev, I got a.
Hold on. Got it.
Okay.
Aid.
With 2 aids, I got a 37.
Okay, and that's with that bonus.
That's without the bonus.
Without the bonus. Okay. All right. So, yeah. I mean, you talked to that last door for what seemed like hours. You think you got a pretty good figure on this, and you open it with ease. It is now unlocked.
Luckily, these doors aren't broken, guys.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
So then I press the open button, Chris.
Are they undead?
Are the doors undead?
No, the creatures inside. Did we find that out? Did we know this?
Yeah, they're undead.
Have you heard
they're
about
undead.
this?
Okay. thank you.
So yeah, Rats, you push the doors, they slide open.
As that happens, I activate my force shield.
Force
And I do
shield
too,
goes
'cause I
up
see him
on
do it.
Razel. Force shield goes up on Raquel, and you all see these creatures that were only described to you minutes ago. And we'll see you next time.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.
Hey, Alex here. It's the part of the show where we humble ourselves before our glorious patrons. I'd like to thank you guys with some more characters to populate the Pact Worlds. If you like your character, I invite you to give them a name on our Discord channel, and they could show up in a future episode, maybe, I don't know. So let's begin. Renus Tora, an old drow mystic who keeps getting mistaken for a famous icon and comes from an outer rim of the galaxy. They are joking and noble, and have found work as a general contractor. Cody Rutherford, a mature half-elf Solarian who was found inside a cryotank after being frozen for many years, and comes from a rundown spacer bar. They are conservative and doleful, and have found work as an engineer. Adam Wendell, a young halfling envoy who has a limp, and comes from a beautiful garden world. They are realistic and charming, and have found work as a miner. Ultrawave 7, an old gnome envoy who believes that they are destined for a higher calling, and comes from an exploration vessel. They are sly and obstinate, and have found work as a lawyer. Mary Geisling, a child space goblin mystic who only sleeps with the lights on and comes from a planet pulled apart by a black hole. They are caring and sly, and has found work as a salesperson. And Iposk, an adult drow Solarian who still drives vehicles even though it's illegal, and comes from a planet with dangerous predators. They are sophisticated and sadistic, and have found work as a musician. If you'd like a character of your own, or a bunch of other bonuses, head on over to patreon.com/AdventureAwaitsPodcast. And as always, thanks for listening.
As that happens, I activate my force shield.
Force
And I do
shield
too,
goes
'cause I
up
see him
on
do it.
Razel. Force shield goes up on Raquel. And you all see these creatures that were only described to you minutes ago. And we'll see you next time.
All right.
Oh man.
It sounded like you were hesitant between time
was.
and week.
I thought he said tool time.
Tool
We'll see you next tool
time.
time.
You want to take that? We'll see you next week one more
Yeah.
time, Chris?
Sure, whatever. And we'll see you next time.
That was much better.
Thank you.